Evet, geri döndük. Sanırım hem yayın hem şey olduğu zaman 16 GB RAM yetmiyor şu an bu cihaza. Ama o sahneye geçtik şu an. Devam edebiliriz. Hemen başlıyoruz.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
Orada bir şey var.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
Yapma
That
ya,
statue.
Einstein.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Tamam. Revelio açacağız. Revelio. Hadi bakalım.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Işığı takip ediyor.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Kullanalım. Başla. Hoppa.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light. Oh. Kombat geldi, hadi bakalım. Oh. Look out tabi. Sıçtın ağzımıza. İyi var ya. Biz o kadar büyü bilmiyoruz ama diyeceğim ha. Hoppa. Gel şunu vur da. Heh. Bitti. Neye yakın durayım? Kimse yok. Deli midir nedir? Ha şurada sandık var. Bir şey var. Niye gidemiyorum oraya? Gel buraya. Professor Fig!
Lumos.
Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to
Buralarda bir
go?
şeyler var demek ki.
Revelio. What's happening? The
Hemen bir
wisps of magic seem to be
uzatlayalım.
leading me somewhere.
Baya kör karanlık oldu ya.
Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Önce lootlayalım. Sonra geliriz. Biraz önce 32 değil miydi? Nasıl 23 oldu? Ha ondan 32 bundan 23 çıktı, okey.
Lumos.
Lumos. Ha, Revelio.
I suppose I'm on my own
Evet.
this time.
Ha, okey. Şurada
It
duralım.
seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of it.
Savaşırız, savaşırız. Sıkıntı yok. Düşmanları bir Stupefy karşı saldırısıyla sersemlediğinde Protego sırasında Q'yu basılı tutun. Okey. Q'ya basılı tutun. Gel o zaman. Gel. Gelsene. Al sana. Al bakalım. Gel. Oo. Geriden büyü yapıyoruz.
Lumos. Revelio.
Şey
Lumos.
yok.
Revelio. Lumos. Evet, ölmüş ailemizi mi göreceğiz burada? Buradan bir şey gözükmüyor. Buradan göreceğiz. Okey. Ayna gibi değilmiş, su gibiymiş daha çok. Evet, diyarlar arası kapı buradan açılıyor. Herhalde.
There you are.
Neredesin amcam sen?
How did you?
Profesör olan sensin hesaplarını satayım. Bana soruyorsun.
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin.
Leğen.
That is a
Çamaşır yıkadık az
pensive
önce. Leğende.
for viewing memories. I wonder. Follow my lead.
Kafanı suya sokacaksın. Neyi followmalı et. Sanki savaşa gidiyorsun. Bunlar ulu büyücüler herhalde. Adamlar bayağı mekan kuruyor.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in there.
I was
Hele küçük enişteye bak.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Ne oldu amcam?
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have.
I have no patience for traitors. Now,
Görevini yapan
where
hain
were
oluyor.
we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Oba.
No way out!
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to. Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
Oo.
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If
Sen
you're lucky,
ne
we might
gıcık bir
still be able to get you
modelmişsin
sorted
arkadaş.
this evening.
Sirius'un dedesinin babası mıdır nedir?
I'll be in touch.
Allah'ın D'Artagnan'ı seni.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... What is it?
Ne seziyor musun? Şimdi Cesur Gryffindor, Merak Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Slytherin.
Is it
Slytherin olalım.
ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power.
Tabii ki Lady Dimitrescu'yum
Perhaps you
ben.
belong in Slytherin.
Aynen öyle. Sırlar Odası'nı
You
açacağım.
belong in Slytherin!
Gelen geçen üstümüzü başımızı değiştiriyor ya.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the
söyle.
unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Defolun gidin diyor yani. Ne uyuz bir adammışsın kardeşim sen.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Olá.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Çok film tadında gidiyoruz. Dur
Looks
bakalım.
like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Var mı buralarda
Revelio.
gizli bir şeyler? Galiba yok. Heh. Bir şey. Ya maşallah. Zıplama yok. Okay.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Eyvallah.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you.
They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years.
I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps
Hadi alımla
Professor Fig's
yaklaşalım.
friend would have survived if we'd had
Seni
your
çöp
help.
şiş gibi yerdi büyük
Precisely.
ihtimalle de neyse.
Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying.
I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could.
Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard Chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Tamam Imelda. Seninle işimiz olacak belli.
Nothing yet. I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Based on all the chatter
kör
when you
bu
went to the
çocuk
common
herhalde.
room, I'm
Yazık.
guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Okay.
I'd much rather have arrived on time
Gel.
and without a dragon attack en route.
Kemiksiz kola
sure.
kemik çıkartıyorlar.
How
Çocuğun
horrible.
görmesini nasıl
I can only
sağlayamadılar?
imagine.
Büyülü
Well,
bir
it's good
dünyada
to have you
yani.
in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is
Aynen
fun
şu an
to play
sadece 2
Hogwarts.
tane büyü var
Been known
hakikaten.
to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Revelio.
Hayırdır ya? Ha, akıllı olacaksın öyle.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
İşiniz gücünüz
Thank you,
şova.
Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Lumos.
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Biraz daha mı yavaş
The
gitsek
guide will
acaba?
give you
Hadi hadi.
opportunities to practice your magic
Koş be
and
teyzem.
educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
Sen devam et.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that
Revelio.
statue and see what details the field guide can provide? Revelio. Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. Revelio. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay. Fast travel noktaları yani.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. Revelio. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Miss going to matches.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
Professor.
A
Tamam
lot
hadi.
to absorb
Sal
on your
beni
first
artık.
day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We
Okay,
did take a
olsun.
bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Açayım amcam, açayım.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Revelio.
Okey. Onun kaç olduğunu bulacağız herhalde. 3 4 7. O zaman bize 7 lazım. 3 6 7 kertenkele. Tamam. Sen daha mı?
Revelio.
Üç, 6, 9, 10. Evet 10. Bir tanesi 10. Ha o 7 değil. Bakalım. 6. 16. 1. Tek soru işareti olan. Ha, çift soru işareti olan var. Çift soru işareti nerede var? Başka
Revelio. Off on another adventure, are we?
Okey. Oraya ne koyacaktık? 1. Ha. 10. 6. Evet 1 koyacağız. 7. Desek ona.
I can't believe Black is still the headmaster.
Bu mu 7?
Black.
Revelio.
Neyse.
Revelio.
Might as well be surrounded by Jarvies.
Revelio.
Someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do as it's you.
You misbehaving little toad! Your father and I did not raise you to cheat in exams! And in chance.
In trouble, are we?
Revelio.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, is good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
This should be easy.
Protego.
Protego. Complicates things. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Good form.
I know. Levioso.
Class, I hope you were paying attention. That is how you cast Levioso.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Oh, I'm not much. If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Okay,
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio. What are you up to now?
Revelio.
I sent a love letter to Imelda Reyes once, but I think she thought I was making fun of her because she...
Revelio. Revelio.
Lovely treat to have you walk by. Be sure to pass by at least once a year. Twice, if you can.
Leviosa. I've always said that travel broadens...
Revelio.
Hayırdır oğlum? Baba.
Revelio.
Yes, Revelio.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Yani.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last. Splendid! Happens to the best of us.
Vazgeçseydin.
Very good. Stay focused. That's it.
Bir daha basmamız gerekiyormuş ya.
Not to worry. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition.
Oğlum hepsini aşağı ettim lan,
Onai,
nasıl
would
point?
you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Yes! Accio!
Excellent control there.
Be sharp. That is how it's done. Well played. Here we go. Phew.
Happens to the best of us. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. I know everyone's watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Tildenim ben. Yaparım.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Okay. Lan! Ya inanılmaz ya. Sırf var ya şurası için baştan oynayacağım. Bravo!
Misha. There we go.
Başka seçeneğim kalmadı.
Don't lose your composure.
Ah.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride, didn't? Took weeks for me to get.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate you. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my mother received. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda.
Tamam hadi. Hadi ablacığım.
And with you. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk. Until next time.
Of course. A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms.
Well, an outdoor competition.
What charm is there in the egg? Miss Onai is a talented witch.
Of course, Professor.
Miss Onai is always... Now, expect to hear from me soon.
Revelio.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student Hope your first day's going well.
I've been fortunate. Beginners...
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Well, better see to my charms homework.
Leviosa. Lumos. Revelio.
Revelio.
Tamam.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
That young'un's now a teacher. Sure he's in at the present moment.
Revelio.
Oh.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before. Revelio.
Oh, not again. Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek.
Revelio.
Stop me, did Rancour's carp, sought to trap me inside of a jar. Oh, peacemaking jump! To wreak havoc and harm.
An accident!
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
you? Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does crossed ones work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. But your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next, so, care to...
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Again, congratulations. Hope to see you back here again.
Revelio.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a stream. Regardless, you must continue to... In that regard, I've asked your professors to help...
Professor Ronan did
In fact, Professor Ronan will... Now, regarding the trip, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your...
Thank you, Professor.
You've managed your classes well with a borrowed one.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed...
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sam, he'll keep you well clear of any...
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local.
Bayıldım artık
Best
konuşmalardan.
talk.
Yeter,
Once you've
yeter.
finished,
Tamam.
No time to waste.
Aman. Galaxy of Garden. Guardian of Galaxy gibi. Sürekli konuş.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and fixes things right
That seems...
more frequently as professor. A number of your... I have arranged...
I'll start on the... This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Revelio.
Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant!
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed...
Marvelous. Let us give the... Remember to...
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water.
Revelio.
Allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio.
What am I missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little... Everyone thinks I'm utterly... If I know Hogwarts, and I do...
If I have the time...
I've been...
Revelio.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something elusive.
Hello, Lenora.
Reparo.
Professor Weasley.
Someone's bound to solve the riddle of the empty painting soon.
Never seen devil snare in the wild. Could be terrifying.
Revelio.
Professor Weasley said she'd help. After class. She's tired of finding partially transfigured items about the classroom. I really have made a mess of things.
What does it matter whether we even do our own?
Revelio. Accio, Levioso. Revelio.
Once went to a muggle doctor. She'd fallen over and
Nobody can do a head flight.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, mine. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies. And is this your first foray?
It is.
Well, I shall in Hogsmeade's a chop. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
Revelio. As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
Revelio.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Revelio.
Levioso. Revelio.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Ya yürü babacım yürü ya. Oho. Sıcağım muhabbetinize.
Revelio.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Reparo.
Sebastian'a da.
Revelio.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriff?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah! You can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Revelio. Revelio.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't
Revelio.
Trouble in Professor Weasley's class when he was at school.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Revelio.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me! Eyes big as saucers!
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys! Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, and he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic in this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
I don't find potions bearable at all. And if it's double potions,
Revelio.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me.
Yes, Dittany.
Perfect. And a short list. I just have to pop in. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Merlin,
blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. How intriguing.
Ne kadar çirkin.
Curious indeed.
Yani nispeten.
How intriguing. Curious indeed. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match, and the bond between you... Do not be surprised at your new wand.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Oliver.
I'll let you get to it.
Revelio.
You'll not cast successfully.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss... Though, I don't believe I've seen you...
It's my first time in Hogsmeade.
Is it really? You'll have read it on the sign, of course. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some...
You're the student, she said. I set your things... Is it not the most fascinating art?
Are potions really?
They may not be as showy. As it's your first time in, I should mention, I also offer ready-made draft. But for now, what can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here.
Matilda's... I take it you've had a
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
but you... Of course it is not... Stay the...
That's certainly something...
And I, too. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for... But I shall let Professor Weasley... A potting table...
I believe so, sir.
Good. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Wingardium Leviosa makes life work.
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's bait.
Not at all.
Well, bravo. I keep the...
I suppose not.
In addition to... But what? Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Rebellion. Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, did you...
Ha! Revelio. I officially have all of my supply.
Excellent.
Did you get what you need?
I did.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually.
Leviosa.
Confringo. What was that?